Today we're going to show you guys how to make one of our favourite keto side dishes, cauliflower cheese bake.
Yeah, or like casserole, depending on where you come from.
Yes.
Everyone has a different name for it, but it is basically cheesy goodness on cauliflower.
Yeah, exactly. And this will convert even kids that don't like cauliflower. Erika's nephew hates cauliflower bake. We served it to him and he said this was the best thing he'd ever eaten.
Yeah, that was actually Christmas Day last year we did this, because normally my family's potato bake all the way for Christmas Day.
Mine too.
We made this and my nephew even ate it, and he hates cauliflower and he loved it. He went back for seconds, I think, so it's really good and it's pretty easy, I think, to make. The first thing that we do is just cut the cauliflower up into florets. I've used a bit more than 500 grams here. It doesn't matter so much on how much you use.
It's more of a guide.
Yeah, that was just one small whole cauliflower. And what we're going to do is roast this in the oven first while we prepare all the toppings. And what that does is kind of dry it out. So at the end you're not left with kind of a mushy or like watery. So I think that's a good tip, to roast your cauliflower first to dry it out. So we've preheated our oven to about 180 degrees, 350 Fahrenheit. And we're just going to pop our cauliflower in for about 25 to 30 minutes just to roast off until it's tender when you kind of prick the stalk with a knife. And while it's in the oven, we're going to get our cheese sauce ready and all the goodness that's going to go on the top to make it delicious.
With the cheese sauce, we've made a video making the cheese sauce, which I will link up in the corner so you know how to make the cheese sauce.
Okay, so while the cauliflower is in the oven, we're going to make our cheese sauce. As Dan said, we've got a separate video about that, so we won't make it again for you. But the other thing we're going to do is cook up some bacon that we've chopped up and a leek. So this is just the white part of one leek that we've sliced up. So we're going to cook these up in a fry pan until they're kind of golden brown and caramelized, and then we're going to pop it all together at the end.
This is what makes it really good.
Okay, so we're just starting off by cooking the bacon first. So we just want to cook it down a bit to kind of cook the fat out and for it to start to brown. And then we'll pop the leek in after the bacon's cooked down a bit. Okay, so I've just added the leek in, and now I'll probably turn it down a bit because I just want them to kind of slowly cook and caramelize so they're really delicious. I don't want them to kind of burn it all, so just turn it down and let it cook slowly. Okay, so we've got all of our bits and pieces, and now we're just going to assemble it together. So you can see the cauliflower's come out of the oven and it's kind of browned and dried up a little bit, which I think is good to try and stop that kind of extra moisture at the end.
And that's why we do this rather than kind of steaming it, right? Yeah.
So now we're going to just pop it all into our nice baking dish that we want to serve it in. Okay, so we've got all of our kind of pre-roasted cauliflower in the baking dish, and we have our bacon and our leek that we've cooked down together, and then we have our cheese sauce. So what we're going to do is pop the bacon and the leek mixture into the cheese sauce, and then we're going to mix that around and pour that all
the bacon
over.
smells good.
We want to make sure we don't miss any pieces. It's the best. It's really yummy. So we're just going to mix these two together.
Oh, how good would that be to just eat it?
It's just like a really creamy cheese sauce with bacon and onion in it. I mean, come on. So now we're going to pour this over the top. So you kind of want to get it as even as you can, but it'll kind of move around a bit when it's cooking anyway. So we're going to just put all of our cheesy sauce mixture in there, and then we're going to just pop a bit of grated cheese on the top. We've just got cheddar cheese, or like tasty cheese is what you would call it in Australia.
So cauliflower in the keto world is like the new potato, right?
The new black.
It is used for everything in replacement of potato. So I've seen like potato salad using cauliflower. This is kind of like
Hash
a potato
browns.
bake.
Yeah.
Lots of replacements, cauliflower mash, cauliflower rice. So there's lots of replacement that cauliflower is a great use for.
Yes. Even have you seen those memes, which is like, you know,
Oh, can you
someone
make a
make
cream-
this out of cauliflower? It's like a Kinder Surprise
Or a cream egg.
Cadbury cream egg.
Yeah, I've seen those.
It's good, but it's not that good, guys. It's still cauliflower, okay? So there we go. So we've got our cauliflower with the bacon and leek cheese sauce, grated cheese. So now we're going to pop it in the oven for about 20 to 30 minutes until it's all golden brown and bubbly and delicious.
It smells so good. It smells so cheesy.
It's all like bubbling and delicious. So this would be perfect to have alongside a steak or some sausages for a dinner.
Grilled chicken.
You can even eat some of it on its own, kind of like a mac and cheese.
Yeah, oh yum.
Yeah, perfect. And it keeps quite well in the fridge. We've even frozen it before. You could probably get it ready to the stage just before you bake it and keep it in the fridge, and then, you know, like if you want to prepare it on the weekend and then just chuck it in the oven on the night that you want to have it, it's a good kind of prep ahead option.
Definitely a kid-friendly option as well. So if you're trying to feed your whole family and you're trying to eat keto, this is a really big winner with the whole family.
Bacon, cheese, I mean, you can't really go wrong, can you? We really hope you give this recipe a try. Definitely let us know in the comments below if you do, and maybe what your family think of it. I'm sure they're going to like it.
Make sure you give this video a like if you've enjoyed this recipe, and thank you so much for watching, guys.
Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Bye.